Hello, beautiful people. And I wanted to get this video out to you like as soon as possible. So just so you know, if you're someone who watches my videos regularly, I generally get my channeling messages in the middle of the night. So I can be woken up anytime between 3 and 5 with a message in my head. And basically I can tell whether I've just woken up or whether or not it's a channeling. And so last night was August 8th, 2021, a very auspicious date for us here on the Earth plane because it is the Lion's Gate portal. And over the years, I've come to learn a little bit more about the Lion's Gate portal, and it's actually a very powerful date. So I wanted to be able to read to you the channeling that came in last night because it was a little shorter than most of them. And there's just so much amazing energy and information in this message that I thought, well, I can't wait. I have to get it out to you straight away. So I'm going to read it and I'm going to kind of channel as I read it, adding bits and pieces as I go. So it was August 9th, middle of the night, Lion's Gate portal opening. August 8th, the 8/8 date in your calendar is an auspicious date, known as the Lion's Gate portal. The word portal is used to describe an opening, a gateway, a door. It is used to assist you in understanding that on this date, the beginnings of major transformation and shifting can happen. It's a doorway to multi-dimensions, to transformation, to change. It is an opportunity for you, if you wish, to begin to take stock of your life as it is right now. And it gives an opportunity for you to shift, to make a detour, to move into, to start to make tracks towards, to walk through into a new dimension, a new paradigm, a new place to sit, so to speak, in where you are. So the energy around this date, August 8th, is amazing. And the vision that comes to me is almost like this, not like a black hole, but kind of like this big circular opening of energy that's available to us to almost walk through if we want to create change in our life. So as they said, like a doorway, like an opening. And so imagine that is what's available to you based on this Lion's Gate portal energy. So going on, portal period energy. The Lion's Gate portal, denoted by the head of a lion, offers an opportunity for you to create big change. And this opportunity starts on the date 8/8 and is open and continues until the date 23, your August 23rd date. So it's not just the 8/8 date, it goes for 14 days. This 2-week period has the energy of opening into and walking through. So imagine that this portal of energy is available to you. You can go through it at any point between the 8th of August and the 23rd of August. And why would you do that? So it is a time when making new decisions, choices are open and more easily done than at any other point in our calendar. They go on to say another date would be your 1/1 date, January 1st. Of course, this is a very common date for you, used for people to begin to make change and new decisions with resolutions, new choices, and trying to forward new action. However, this date is more difficult to bring forward and maintain because the 1/1 date does not have the 14-day opening from an energetic perspective. So this is a whole new concept, certainly for me, and I'm wondering if it is for you too, as you're listening to this, that no wonder January 1st is such a difficult time to make shifts and changes. There's nothing supporting us at that time. But on this August 8th period, these 2 weeks that we have, we've got universal energetic support that will assist us and give us energy towards being able to transition through into the changes that we want much more easily. Okay, new consciousness changes. Over the millennia, you as a species have made these changes on the 8/8 to the 23rd date period without knowing why it has been easier for you than on the 1/1 date. Some in your realm have been aware of this portal, this opening. Those who have been more consciously connected to the oversoul, to past lives, to other realms, to your sixth sense. This particular date, 8/8/21, your August 8th, 2021, is, we would say, a shifting date. For this date at this time, when your Earth is moving into her 5th dimensional crystalline energy, affords you a new consciousness level, a ripple, we would say, in your energetic field, giving you the opportunity to see, hear, notice, and become aware of things in your realm that you may not have had access to prior to this time. So this is a big deal. What they're basically saying here is that because planet Earth is also upgrading herself and shifting into this 5D crystalline energy, the ripple effect of that energetic shift in her consciousness can have a direct and will have a direct impact on us in any kind of changes that we want to make right at this period during these 14 days. Of course, they say there are many of you in your spiritual world known as light workers who are aware of this. But for the masses, this has not been available to you, this level of consciousness we speak of. However, now this has become, we would say, online, meaning that you are now more consciously aware of this kind of information. And in fact, this will become more and more available to you. So it's kind of like it's not our fault that we didn't know about it because it wasn't available as a general piece of information to anyone on the planet. It was only those who were already working in the spirit world, in the light world, in the consciousness arena that would have really known or understood this information. So strength, significance, and opportunity. So back to the Lionsgate portal. The strength of the opening of the portal is significant in your realm. It is an opportunity for you as an individual and as a collective to begin to shift into a new paradigm, a new space, a new energy. And the opening affords you this 2-week period to really solidify this change. So not just for some of us, but for all of us. Now, as I've said in many of my videos before, not everyone's on the same train. So they're very clear. Some of you will not move forward through the portal. But for those of you who do, you will have greater success in making changes with new choices and these shifts. And these decisions that you make during this 2-week period are more likely to stick, so to speak. So you will notice that after you've completed this 2-week period, any choices, decisions, or actions that you've begun, you'll be able to stay with. It will be easier to maintain them. They will become part of your routine. So you will, in a sense, be a different person. They're saying, in a sense, your energetic space that you live in will have fluctuated. It will have moved into something different. So they're saying it's not that you'll be a new person or not the same person, but just that whatever's been begun will be able to be continued with more ease and with more staying power than would have been available at any other period in the calendar year. So this is really amazing that whatever you're looking at, whatever you're investigating to create in your life, it has so much more assistance available to be successful right now. This date, the 8/8 date, carries with it a huge amount of energetic charge. And as the 2-week period follows, it wanes. So in a sense, they're saying you could see it as an opening on this date that is large and easy to access through. And as the days follow, the portal begins to close. It gets smaller. However, for those of you who have made new choices, new decisions, new realizations, in the larger space of the 8/8 date, those changes become set in the portal, staying in the portal, giving you the opportunity to harness the energy and the power of the portal to be able to continue with those choices and those awarenesses and those realizations. It doesn't mean that if you haven't done anything on the 8th, because that was yesterday, that all is lost. That's not true. Anything that you do between the 8th and the 23rd of August gives you the opportunity to begin to make changes, using this energy to up level. This is a very important time in our calendar, and it is simply a chance for you to begin to paradigm shift, vibrationally up level, move forward into, jump off the cliff if you want to, make changes. It's also a period when you might begin to notice if there are energies in your life or experiences that you have being on earth that don't sit well with you, that are not aligned. And these can create ripples in your life also, having you notice feelings of discontent or the desire to make changes. Because the portal offers you a glimpse of something new, something better, something bigger, something more expansive. And so in that space, it affords you the opportunity to choose if you wish to seek more of this kind of energy compared to what you are not satisfied with in your life. So this is a very, very exciting time for us right now. If you choose to, over the next 2-week period, begin to notice where your focus is and what you're thinking about. And if you do have dreams that you look forward to, or things that you're just becoming aware of, because this energetic period gives you the opportunity to take action much more easily than at any other time. And this message has been brought through with light and with love and with the intention of really assisting you and aiding you in your consciousness level. And they've said, we trust that this is useful and helpful for you at this time. So I see this period now between now and the 23rd of August. This is an opening where you get to choose to create change for yourself. And remember also that this really is about you. It's not about anybody else. Of course, maybe what you do might have an impact on someone else, but this is really about your transformation, about your learning, about your journey, about where you want to go and how you want to live. And so as you are sitting in this energy, recognizing that you have access to this opening, augmented by our crystalline shifts that are happening on the planet, take some time for yourself to be able to set in motion the kinds of new things that you want to create for yourself moving forward. So I hope that this message has been helpful for you. I felt it was so necessary to bring it to you as soon as possible. And so enjoy, share it with someone if you think it would be useful for them. And if you are looking to know more about what I do or receive notifications, you know, we never know what's going to happen with all of these social media platforms. Please subscribe to my newsletter list in my website. And that way, you know, for sure that you're going to be kept up to date. So thank you so much for watching and listening. And until my next message to you, I thank you so much for watching.